Good day, RGVs. Today on Valley por Vida, we've got two special guests here in studio with us to tell us all about some art and students going on at Port Isabel. We've also got tips and tricks to keep in mind when it comes to talking about money with your teens. A lot of helpful info and fun today. The show starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Now, I'm really excited to tell you that the Port Isabel Junior High School is doing all that they can to help promote art for students. This school year, as part of an after-school Texas ACE program, art teacher Adrian Rodriguez led various middle school students on a mural project located in the main hallway of their school. And we're so happy that he's here in studio with us today to tell us all about it. Hey Adrian, how's it going?
Hello, it's going great. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. No, we're so excited about this. First off, you got to tell us, how did this project start? How did it come about? Bring us back to the beginning.
Well, it started with the Texas ACE program that got introduced to Point Isabel ISD this year.
Okay.
And so I had the idea to paint a mural because I painted a few murals at the school before.
Wow.
But this one was different. I wanted to do something different with the students, something that a lot of people can see, something more inclusive, and just started with an idea pretty much.
Yeah, I love that. And so why do you think maybe the project was so important to your students, and what do you think that they learned from it? I know they took a lot away from this process.
Right. So they learned like how to paint a mural from start to finish.
Okay.
They learned like the entire process. The students, I had the students pretty much do everything from start to finish. They helped me design the mural, first of all.
Wow.
They helped me tape it off. They helped me sand it. I put the primer by myself.
Okay.
And then on January, we used a projector to trace the drawing on there. The students traced it. The students painted it. The students put the clear coat. I was there mostly just guiding them. But the students, they took control. They were excited about it. They loved to be there and paint something different that we weren't doing in our classroom.
Yeah, I love that. And like you said, so many hands came together to make this
Right.
possible. So maybe you can talk to us a little bit about the contributions that you and your students received. I know you've had a lot of support, right?
Yes. So it was like over 50 students that helped from like start to finish.
Wow.
And a lot of help from our administration at the junior high and at the school district of Point Isabel ISD.
Okay.
Very, they trusted me, first of all, with this project in like the main hallway of the school. I had a lot of support from other teachers. That every time they passed by, they were very positive and encouraging to the students and to me. I have a lot of support from the community and from everybody that was a part of it. It was great.
Yeah, absolutely, and support from us. We love
Right.
this idea. This is so exciting. And just to kind of talk a little bit more about what the students learned, this is, of course, creativity and just amazing. So real quick, final thoughts on what you want the community to know about this. What do you want them to take away real quick?
I want the community to see the hard work that our students at Port Isabel Junior High did. These students, they're 11, 12, 13, they're junior high students. And so for them to create something like this big and this detailed and this creative, I'm extremely proud of them. And that's why I'm trying to promote them as much as possible because I'm just overwhelmed by like what they were able to accomplish.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, we are so excited for you and all of your schools. So thank you so much for guiding these students through their creativity, rather. And feel free to keep up with all that Adrian's students have got going on, as well as their entire campus, to see what they're doing online. And since we appreciate their efforts for art to benefit students in our community, we thought it'd be fun to dive into fine arts overall. The interesting things about this genre that maybe we never knew. According to facts.net/artfacts, apparently learning and practicing art can lead to higher achievement scores when it comes to the fields of reading and mathematics. And the site says that the best way to practice one's creativity is through art. It's just a great method of creating a creative release, rather. It's fun to do, and of course it has a lot of great physical and mental benefits. And one of the most famous creative minds, Picasso, apparently drew a lot of inspiration from his pets. No, I'm not talking about your standard dog and cat. I mean, he did have a dog and several cats actually, but the site says that he also had a monkey, turtle, and owl. So you can only imagine any creative ideas that might have come from his animal friends. And apparently everyone is born creative. So even if you think you may not have any creative skills, you're wrong. It's not a talent that we develop, it's just innate. We just have to figure out, what hobbies or activities that we can engage in that will shine a light on it. And get this, apparently Roman statues are pretty creative in the way that they're designed. The site says that the realistic looking, often life-sized statues are created and designed to have detachable heads. Why, you may ask? Well, that's a story for another day. But sometimes it helps to be in the same exact environment as other creatives, right? I mean, many feel that way about one painting that was hung in the artist Van Gogh's bedroom during his lifetime. And apparently a replica of it is on display at the Art Institute of Chicago, so we can, just drop by and draw some creative inspiration from it as well. In fact, they've got a replica of his entire bedroom, and now the room is actually available for rent on Airbnb for only $10 a night. Wow. And apparently art used to be a form of competition for the Olympics. The site says that it was considered a portion of the big games from the years of 1912 to 1948, and winners were even awarded medals for different categories. We're talking areas of art, including painting, sculpting, music, architecture, and of course, literature. And we've all heard of and seen the Mona Lisa, right? Well, the site says that it might not have been so famous if it weren't for an incident that happened long before the year 1911. Apparently, the painting was stolen, and after critics and scholars started looking into what it was, many people gathered to see it, only to find an empty exhibit. So, through this, it became well known, even after having existed for nearly over 350 years. It's just crazy. And art isn't just a word in the dictionary, okay? Nope, no, really. It's not just one word, at least not in the Oxford Dictionary. The site outlines that there are 12 different definitions of the one word art. It shows how one of the definitions regards art as the making of objects, music, and the expression of emotions. And it shows how another definition talks about art being drawing images, just that. And a third about how art, if it's a performance of different letters and events, in the form of writing. But whatever art means to you, we know it's most likely very special. And now that we've got your brain flowing with so much creativity and artistic thought, let's give you just a quick commercial break. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and look at your local weather updates. But don't go anywhere, because Vida is going to be right back. And we'll have another special guest in studio with us to continue our conversation on all that's going on with the students at Port Isabel Junior High. That info plus more when we return.